This was a 3-month investigation into rugby league's biggest question. Why is Matthew Johns so shit and Andrew Johns an immortal? Let's have a look.
I remember it was a hot, humid Tuesday night. I just finished reading the funnies when there was a loud knock at the door. In walked a smoking hot brunette, and I mean smoking hot. I knew she was trouble as soon as she walked in.
Detective Hindmarsh.
I'm so sorry, boss. She just barged in.
Off, go.
Please, you're the only one that can help me.
So there we were, gazing into each other's eyes. There was no doubt that there was a connection straight away. I'm talking serious chemistry. She wanted me bad, but I had to put that aside. This super hot dame went on to explain that for the last 20 years, she'd been in a loveless marriage.
So I guess you could say my husband is...
An idiot.
No.
A moron.
No.
A dwarf.
Oh, no.
Impotent? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's impotent.
Oh, if you just let me finish. I'm sorry, it's just so hard for me.
Get out, Fletch. Please, go on.
I need to know.
You need to know what?
My husband, Matthew, he's the brother of the greatest football player ever.
Joey, the greatest. Please. Wait.
I need to know what happened to my husband. They had the same upbringing, the same opportunities, and yet Matthew grew to be...
A dipshit.
No.
A cat.
No.
Impotent?
Not as good as his brother.
It's an age-old question in the world of rugby league. Why was Andrew Johns so much better than his brother Matthew? It was time to do some research.
Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So you take the line on. Left foot, right foot, try. The greatest player of all time. Look at you, loser! What a lose! What? What was that? What are you doing? Stroking the grass. Why are you stroking the grass like that?
I needed some answers, so I went to see the one man that could definitely shed some light on this.
Do you know why you're so much better than your brother? Hey. Joey.
Yeah, OK, I was wrong on that one. His brother was a dead end, so I went straight to the source.
Ooh, good tea. I want to ask you about your two sons.
Yes, we have two sons.
I know that, yeah.
We love them both equally.
I do know that.
We do.
Answer me this. Why is Joey so amazing and Matty's just really shit?
Look, we're sick of this. I don't even know what went wrong.
Come on, we're done. It's finished.
Just a couple more questions, guys.
Something just didn't feel right. The way Gail and Gary answered those questions didn't make sense. What were they hiding? It was time to call in my surveillance expert.
OK, it's simple. Break into their house, install these cameras, put them everywhere, OK? He's coming up on Monday. I want to see how he interacts with his parents, all right?
I don't know whether we should be doing this.
Yeah, maybe you're right, you reckon?
Snap out of it!
Don't you slap me. That's my job to slap you. That's the gag.
3 years is not even a good gag.
Oh, and the ground.
Oh, that's better.
Oh, that was a good one. Get that in there.
Please, give me those.
Just go.
Oh, quick, he's going to come home soon.
Don't f it up.
So the beaver broke in, installed a few cameras. All I had to do was watch and wait. Righto, beaver, show us what you got me.
Oh, hydrangeas. Wow, I love you, I do. Yes, very, very nice. Look at this. Oh, Mum, fakes? Come on. Wow.
What? It's weird.
Lavender. Hello, Michael. Stephen. Oh, look at you, Lulu. Hey, who's cheeky? I guess just the standard roses. Not thinking of maybe doing anything different for the next spring.
Number 5, let's see here.
Jesus Christ. What? Oh, should see the roses. Let's cut back the roses again. Far too short.
Well, you were the one that wanted to keep him.
You're not my son.
It's not my son either.
You beauty, gotcha.
Here, Gaz. You can buy your beer.
What the do you want?
I know Matty isn't your son.
He is.
Mate, Gaz, come on, this has got to be eating you up inside. Just tell me the truth.
Okay.
Gary went on to explain the whole story. 46 years ago, there was a guy doing some work around their house. A real pants man who had gotten a young girl pregnant. They had a son, but they couldn't raise him, so they left the newborn baby on the doorstep of a little house in Cessnock.
Well, who is he? Who is his real dad?
Isn't it obvious? One of Matty's best-known characters is based on him. Something to do with the DNA.
Which one?
Look at the vision. It's pretty obvious.
Luckily for us, Fletcher recorded all of Matty's work.
Could it be some guy called Reg Reagan?
No. Reg Reagan was based on his old coach when he was 20 years of age, so timeline doesn't work, so it can't be his old man.
Could it be someone like this? Was his dad ever a flight steward called Trent?
Is Trent?
Yeah.
Birmingham?
Yeah.
I don't think women with Trents go. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, hang on. What about this guy then?
Enlarge it, enlarge it. Holy shit balls.
Matthew, thanks for coming in today. I know short notice. Tricia, nice to see you again. Very, very nice to see you again.
Andy, why are we here?
Well, your wife here, your beautiful wife, has asked me to do some investigating to find out why you are the way you are.
Oh, the erectile dysfunction thing, Trish. Seriously, you are just like a broken record.
Well, the impotence thing did come up. I'm not going to deny that. But it's more to find out why your brother's an absolute champion at everything he does and immortal, and you are shit.
Andy, what are you saying?
Well, I'm saying that through some investigating, you and Joey aren't actually brothers, and your parents aren't actually your parents.
Oh.
No, it's okay. It's okay to cry. Let it out.
Yes. Yes. No more Christmases with those inbreds. Hillbilly
Nathan, who are his real parents?
Well, we couldn't actually track down your mother. A lot of investigation, we couldn't do it. But we've actually tracked down your father. Would you like to meet him?
Heidi, you know what I do? I really want to meet him.
Brian, send him in.
Morning, cockheads. Get that camera off me, you piece of shit.
Hey, mind your man.
Off him. Hey, and you disappointment. Ooh, but you, Donnie, like. Ooh. Can't wait to get my tulips around you. Hey, baby. Go off. Go on. Go off.
Well, there you go. That's my story.
Don Burke was Matty's father the whole time. Hence the reason his character Don Kirk.
Why are you telling me this?
Why am I telling you this? Because you got to put it in your article. That one you bloody well do on the weekend that bloody no one reads. What is it called? What's the buzz? That one. Put it in that.
No.
What about this one? Gordon and Wayne Bennett, father and son. Bang. Front page. Put it in there. We're done here. Yeah, we're done. That's a good story. I'll put it in there then. Wayne and Gordon. Yeah.
Tonight on Goggle Johns, Gail and Gary sit down to watch their two sons, Matthew and Andrew.
Okay, Matty's on. And Andrew's on.
Welcome to the NRL Footy Show live from
Are you ready?
Let's see what our two embarrassments are up to.
Next week on this show, we're going to have a debut segment called Goggle Johns. There's a Fox League crew up with my mum and dad up at Cessnock, and they're watching this show as we speak and watching Andrew's show, and just in comparison. So just get off the shardies, Gail. Okay,
It's a silly on you, dickhead.
Yeah, well, you touched on Melbourne's ability to control the football, but...
Get this idiot off.
What, Gordy?
Never trust a ball man or a Queenslander.
Gordy's beautiful. I'd grab that raging ball by the horn any day.
Space through the middle, given the fact that there's so much stoppage in the game.
Ah, goods. It's good to see a silver fox on our screens.
At least he doesn't dye his hair like Joey.
Have you tasted Goods' coffee?
What's it like?
It's shit. Absolute shit.
Speaking of shit...
Even the elderly are getting out there, just putting it...
Why is Fletcher on the show?
I think he's here to tell jokes.
Do you reckon he'll do any this year?
Just turn him off.
Shouldn't we just lock down the middle like an extra forward, let him float around the ball play?
I wish they had subtitles on when Joey's speaking. I can't understand a word he's saying.
You really care what he's saying?
Not really.
I don't think that...
Now, do you think he's a bit of a dictator on the show?
Short man syndrome.
Do you think if we put a little moustache on him, he'd look like a little fat Hitler?
Tonight on The Late Show with Matty Johns, I induct Billy Slater into one of the most exclusive clubs in the world.
Ah, Heine.
Oh, I love Heine.
King of the West.
He's the only one on either show that makes any sense.
And he's lost a bit of weight as well.
He's a massive loser.
Thank you. It's not guaranteed.
Erin, I love her.
Agreed. She's the best part of the footy show.
You need three halves to get through the competition. It's a lot.
James Graham on 360 last year, and he spoke about the...
Oh, God, turn this turd off. Where's Ben Ikin when you want him?
Ew. I find Kenty quite warm and friendly.
Hey there. Having a baby is hard work. I should know.
He's not bad for a former footballer.
Bo Ryan, did he play football?
And if you're an NRL player and think...
Earth, I mean, it's amazing. We're only a tiny, minute speck.
Is this idiot still on?
Yeah, probably tell a little joke about a massage parlour.
Yeah. Or a drug reference. Or a dick joke.
Not be adding more teams to...
OK, I've got something for you. Yeah, this is interesting. You're going to love this.
I bet he brings up something about stilettos now.
Jails at the moment.
Do you remember the night we spent at Stiletto?
I sure do.
No, Fletch. No.
He certainly doesn't take it backwards, does he, from crime?
I'm done.
Where are you going?
I'm going to bed. I'm sick of your two idiot sons. I wish Fatty was back on the show.
needs to build between Cronk and Keary, which at training is starting to come along. Once they do click, that...
We've banned grid girls. Have you ever heard of anything more ridiculous than banning grid girls?
Sam Newman, you stud.
This program is classified M. It contains zero loyalty, no good halfbacks, overconfidence, and no Jared Hayne. Thank God.
Hello and welcome to Fox League's newest show, New South Welshmen Only. We talk about everything south of the border. It's also a show for true rugby league fans who can read, write, and also don't date their sisters. Plenty on tonight's show. We road test our favourite New South Wales drunks. We talk about our most overrated New South Welshmen of all time. And we discuss Paul Gallen's absolutely f***ing hopeless captaincy of New South Wales. Plenty on the show. Let's get started. Before we get started on the show, I'd like to welcome Matty Johns and Brian Fletcher.
Thank you, Nathan. I am super excited to be here. I can't wait.
Beautiful. Matthew.
Hey, Heidi, how are you?
Big news this week, mate. Cameron Smith, the Wishboner, Queenslander, retired from Origin this year. Thoughts, Matthew?
I've got to say, hasn't been a great week for me. My dog got run over this morning. And I caught some bloke porking the missus. When I heard this news, I was f***ing overjoyed. You f***ing beauty. At last we're going to get him. F***ing f*** you.
What your thoughts, Matthew? What do you do?
Get your own wife.
All right, guys, Origin's only a fortnight away. I'm sure you've been keeping a close eye on the teams. Fletcher, particularly you, the Queensland side, mate.
Yes, I've had a look. There's no surprises, Nathan. We've got the usual suspects: Hunt, Munster, Morgan, and of course the young superstar, Sam Thaiday.
Matty, New South Wales, plenty to choose from there.
Yeah, Natty, look, I've narrowed it down to a list of 80 players. We just have a look at it right here. There they are. A lot of players potential.
Yeah, that's the full squad, is it?
No, that's just the halfback list. A lot of players playing good.
Now, boys, we're all a bit of a sucker for a little bit of history here on New South Welshman Only. Question I think we're all dying to get to the bottom of. Who is the biggest wanker in Queensland history? Matty, I'll start with you.
I'm thinking when it comes to flogging one's log, it's hard to go past that monumental wanker, that merry goon Gordon Talis.
Hard to argue. Brian?
Oh, look, there's been some super stunning A-grade wankers who have pulled the maroon jersey on. Justin Hodges comes to mind.
Yep.
But I'm going to have to agree with Matthew here. Gordon Talis, that creep, he's my man as well.
It's very hard to argue with both of you. I'm leaning towards Mick Ennis. I think he's a total f***ing...
The only thing is, he's not a Queenslander.
He's a New South Welshman.
I stand by my answer. All right, boys, let's flip the coin on this question. Who is New South Wales' greatest ever player? I'll start us off. I'm going with the great Andrew Johns.
I've gone with you as well, Nathan. He's simply the best, as Tina Turner would say.
Yes.
80.
Good one.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to go for a bloke who... he's had a bit of a rough time of it late, but out-and-out champion, Matthew Johns. Look at that face. That's the face you fell in love with.
Okay, interesting.
Come home.
Now it's time to talk some tactics for game one with our resident tactician, Big Steve Blocker Roach. What do you got for us, Blocker?
Listen, what we're going to do is get to our 30, bomb Billy Slater, and then I want you to tear his head off. I want to see him come off the field with only an eyebrow and a tooth left.
Good shit, Block. Now, boys, we're very lucky to have a very special guest on tonight's show. New South Wales great, the one and only Steve Beaver Menzies.
Hey, boys.
Beaver.
Hey, Beaver.
How's it going?
Guys, I don't want to interrupt, but you're not Beaver Menzies.
Sorry, I'm going to clean my jersey.
It's hard to write. That's Beaver. That's Beaver.
All right, Beaver, mate, give us your favourite Origin moment.
Has to be Queensland kicking your ass 8 series in a row.
Strange answer, but fair.
Now, Brian, it's time for a market update.
The first market is which member of the coaching staff will lose their job first. Now, Brandy Alexander, he's the outsider, he's paying $51. Brad Fittler, the head coach, $7. But the overwhelming favourite, Andrew Johns, the eighth immortal, he's at $1.30 and firming.
Ooh, short.
And Brian, are there any specials?
Yes, we do, Matthew. We've got the Marked Man special, which is Mark Gasnier to make a return in either origin, or all three origins, into making an inappropriate phone call while in camp. That is $1.50.
Good odds.
Well, that's about all the time we have on tonight's show. Wait. Sorry, we do have one more live cross. I believe it's Queensland great legend Mal Meninga. Mal, thanks for joining us up here on New South Welshman Only. How are you feeling ahead of Origin 1?
Hey, Heine, are you using the Queenslanders Only set?
Well, thanks for joining us tonight. That's all the time we have. Goodbye for now. And remember, you can't spell blues without lose.
You better run, Heine. And I know you're there too, Fletch.
Hello? Hello, it's Mr. Johns. Molly.
Matty, how are you?
Where's the party?
We're at the photo. How are you? Beautiful.
And there's Ziggy. Hey, Ziggy, how are you? You ready to go to football? Mate, I can't believe I'm in this house. Mate, if the walls started talking, would you have to knock the joint over?
Well, they'd have to knock me out before they started doing that, for God's sake, you know. I know, it's been an amazing house, you know.
What about, so, Madonna, Elton John, David Bowie, Bob Dylan turned up here with Lauren Bacall one night.
Already Dire Straits were here, Stevie Nicks was here, Cindy Lauper was here, whole heap, you know. And when Bob walked in, and I saw it was Lauren Bacall, I dropped my glass and went into shock, and I became the biggest groupie in the business. I couldn't give it. Couldn't give him the stuff.
Who's better behaved? The footballers at a party here or the rock stars?
Without a doubt, the worst misbehaved was Finchy.
Brett Finch, yeah, I believe that. I've heard so much about the wall. Right.
Yep.
Can we go out and have a look?
You sure can.
Talk me through it, champion. Captain of the century, Billy Slater, champion of all champions. Cameron Munster, a massive dicky knee.
A monster.
A monster dicky knee. And Cooper Crop, we miss you, but it's time to bring on the Thunder for 2018. That's unreal, Molly. There've been so many great players through the club. Incredible. Is there one that you love above the rest?
There's one, and I'll play a game with you.
Yeah.
He came from New Zealand.
Tuaranikau.
How did you know?
I know your type.
And he was great, yeah?
Great player. What about some of the current blokes? Tell me about Cameron Munster. Does he drive you mad like everyone else?
No, I love Munster. I think that he can be cheeky and he can be naughty at times. Out of the field, you behave yourself. You know? I can't say I'll come and knock you out because I know you won't believe me, but I'll get someone to do it for me.
Well, Molly, tonight we're going to watch the boys try to become world champions. They've taken on the Leeds Rhinos, a little bit different, the Pommy sides. But, mate, we're going to sit next year. We're going to sit and just enjoy the game, mate. I look forward to it.
Can we have a bit more of that champagne, please? I'm loving this with that.
Marcel, one of the quickest hookers in the game. Moon out for Ablett. Keeps it going. Sutcliffe.
They defend that line well.
This time, Ward. There's the pass from Ward.
Bell spoke too early. 4-0 down, Ziggy. Molly, I feel a try coming on.
Smith to the right. Croft up. Shot for Broadman. She's over.
What did I tell you, Guru? Do yourself a favour. Come on, knock it over. Kick it over, you old prick.
Cameron Smith. Oh, he's missed one. The golden boot. Maybe he's wearing a big, heavy golden boot.
He missed it.
There's nothing I can say, Matty.
Put him in reserve grade.
Oh, don't be so
Homeless.
Don't say that for good. Can I have another drink, please?
Come to red wine too, mate.
Another champagne.
Here is Cameron. Across he goes. Croft for dummy. Brodie Croft.
Thanks, brother. I don't think we need it, but we'll take it.
Well, Smith. Asafa Salamona. 38-4. It's ended up a bit of a demolition job for Melbourne.
Molly, well, mate, it's been a pleasure. You got the result, mate. Well done. Yeah. Congratulations. Great year. Yeah. Hopefully ahead. Hope you go back to back.
That's the story of my life.
Lunatic. See you, Ziggy.
Maybe it's not a lunatic.
That's good.
Yeah, big thank you to Molly Meldrum. He watched it from his house from Richmond. Molly, thank you very much. And thank you for what you do to the game down there. And your support down there has been a big reason why the Storm have been successful. However, there is one part of that interview we've just sort of pulled out and just pulled aside for something special, because Molly tells a story about someone on this couch, and we thought we might just delve a little deeper. Let's just take a look. Who's better behaved? The footballers at a party here or the rock stars?
Without a doubt, the worst misbehaved was Finchy.
Brett Finch, yeah, I believe that. Yeah.
And normally when it gets here, they use that downstairs
toilet down there.
Never go upstairs, yeah?
Yeah, that's off-limits.
Yeah, and I went up there and the door was closed, so I opened up, and there is Finchy. Stark naked. I went into shock and I sort of backed back, almost went over the bloody balcony. And I came down and people said, Molly, what's wrong? You don't look well. I went, oh, yeah. And that is Brett. I mean,
yeah.
The missus not watching at home. Yeah, that was actually the other part of that. I then got Molly's hat on and I come down through this is like all the chief executives and their board are there and the whole team's out there. And I went and jumped in the pool nude with his hat on.
Yeah.
The chief executives pulled me out by the head and he's threatening to tear up my contract. Now, you think that would be my major concern. It wasn't. The pool wasn't heated. It was like a scared turtle. You had great parties, that was for sure.
Yeah, good. What an absolute champ. But we're going to take a break.
We're going to take a break.
Cast your mind back 2002. It was a terrific season. You were my coach. I was your player. I was arguably the best player in the competition at the time. Got to the semi-finals. We beat Brisbane to get into the grand final. It was a wonderful night. Then the first week in October, we played the Warriors, and we win the competition. I played pretty good. I was last try scorer. And then you got rid of me at the club. You basically sacked me. Can I ask you, because it's been on my mind for so many years, could you tell me now why you got rid of me?
Very quickly, I spoke to Nick. And we did have a salary cap problem at that stage. And Nick said to me, what about Fletcher? And I said, I'd rather play with 12.
Thank you very much. And that's the end of the session. The year was 2003. Number one song on the Billboard charts was Pimp by 50 Cent. Shout out to Curtis, big fan of the show. A Roosters legend had left the Chooks the previous year. That was Simon Benetti. And I myself had gone to South Sydney Rabbitohs. I was captain that year. Round 2, we were up against the Brisbane Broncos. Now, this is the Brisbane Broncos of old. They had all the stars. Gordon Talis, Darren Lockyer, Petro Civoniceva, Shane Webke, all the A-grade stars. And, of course, they also had Ben Eichen. So the South Sydney Rabbitohs hadn't beaten the Broncos in over 10 years. It is now the 79th minute. There's about 15 seconds to go, and I recall the Brisbane side were attacking our line. Lockyer back inside, looked outside, back inside to Stu Kelly, who was flying. Anyway, Nathan Merritt and Shane Walker make an unbelievable tackle on the line. He basically over the line, but they drive him back. 10 seconds to go. The game's over, basically. The crowd is going berserk. Shane Walker was lying there, buggered. He gets up to play the ball. I remember Paul Stringer, our front row forward, has gone into dummy half. And he turned around, he said, get one of the backs or the wingers in. And I said, no, String, you can do it. It's one set. Looked up at the scoreboard and there was 7 seconds to go. Gets the ball out of dummy half and he runs to his right. Gordon Talis chases, reaches in there with that big, hairy palm of his. His arm pulls it out. It bounces once, twice. They pass it to Brent Tate. Brent Tate runs 5 or 10 metres, scores a try. The score made it 22-20, and we lose the game, and I'm shattered. And Darren Lockyer came up to me after the game and said, bad luck, the best team lost. And I said, stiff shit, Lockie. I walked past the bench and I'm just about to go up the tunnel. Actually, I've got to explain something about the football stadium and how it works. The coach's box is on level 2. So when Shane Walker and Nathan Merritt made that try-saving tackle, both coaches got out of the coach's box and got in the lift because, why wouldn't you, the game's over. So Wayne Bennett goes down one side of the lift, our coach Paul Lamack goes down the other side of the lift. As I walk up the tunnel, I meet Wayne and Bennett halfway. Wayne stops me, sticks his arm out and says, congratulations, Fletch. So he honestly thinks that we had won. So I push Wayne and said, mate, f*** off. I then get up near our dressing room. Then I hear this music blaring out of our... I'll never forget, it was Right Said Fred, you know, that I'm too sexy for my... There's our coach, Paul Langmack, obviously not knowing that we'd lost, celebrating, dancing around, spraying a bottle of, champagne. I remember seeing the drips coming down looking like stalactites. And I just looked at him and I said, are you f***ing fair dinkum, Paul? We lost. he started to cry. He started sort of weeping and then it turned to wailing and he was uncontrollably sobbing for the next 15 or 20 minutes. I sometimes reflect on that moment when dirty, filthy Chewbacca ruined my captaincy. I never recovered from that. I went on to play 3 years at South Sydney as captain with a record of 14%. But I do blame Gordon Talis. You, Gordon. Right, well, Nathan, we're doing something unusual here. So this is what I'm in charge.
Yep.
So I'm basically the host.
Yep.
You just do what I do up on the... So it's,
which is not much.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So
Crack a few jokes, sick jokes during the ad breaks.
Yeah. And go to the toilet often. All right, now, Brownie. Now, your good mate Gordon Talis, you played with him and roomed with him. He's got a message for you.
Hi, Nathan. I got a story for you. In the early 90s, we were living together and I had no clean clothes. I went to your drawer and I pulled out a pair of shorts and I put them on and I thought I looked okay in them. And we went up to Sizzler for dinner, and as I've gone to pay, you've looked and you said, they're my shorts. I said, yeah, I know they're your shorts, but I had no clean ones and I'll wash them for you. And you dacked me. And when you dacked me, I had no underwear on, so in front of the whole Sizzler that was packed outside, I stood there naked, and as I tried to pick them up, I was standing on them. And since that moment, I've really been lacking in confidence. And you ruined my life.
Yeah. Is there any truth to that? Because we know Gordon can embellish a lot of stories.
There's a lot of truth. What he left out was obviously we used to play rock, scissors, paper because Sizzler then was really popular.
Yeah.
To see you go and wait on the line before they opened because it used to go out and up and around the corner.
Yeah.
And Gordon had just wandered around the house in nothing as he usually did.
Yep.
And he just come and bent over and showed us all this really rash that he had.
That rash has never gone away, by the way.
So he said, he goes, can I wear your board shorts? And he never used to wear undies. And I said, you're not wearing my board shorts with that rash. And anyway, so lo and behold, I go to Sizzler the next minute. Buggerlugs turns up in my shorts with no undies with a big smile on his face. And I knew he'd try and chat the girl up behind the counter. He couldn't help himself.
Yeah, he's still doing that.
Well, he's allowed to these days.
As he bent over to order, I dropped the strides, and Gordy doesn't get embarrassed much, and he went to pull them up, and they shot down, and he had steam, so I ran around the salad bar until he settled down.
And hence the closure of Sizzler forever.
Hence those shorts got burnt. They got
Your highlights, I mean, you've played in some big games, but a low light would probably be against Melbourne. Was it 70-10 in 2000? You know where I'm going with this.
I know where you're going.
Can we talk about the tap? Let's have a look at this. Just remember this.
Can I just say something, Brownie? One of the principles of attack is don't pass the ball to anyone who's not in a better position than you. At what point did you think I should hold this back?
I know, but I remember talking to my dad after the game, and I said to me, old man, I said that Melvin's been known as a good judge of a player, and I said, Dad, you know, what do you think? And he goes, son, if you ever play that bad again, he said, retire and don't embarrass yourself.
What did Tomo say to you? Anything since then? Did you talk about it?
We haven't. No, it was actually Sawlands the other week. We haven't spoken about it. I'll tell you what, I'd like $1 for every time it showed.
You earned $80 tonight. All right. Wayne Bennett. I mean, we saw you at your press conference, and we've spoken about that. But
about little Wayne.
Yeah. So we actually went and saw Wayne during the week, and just see what he thought of it all. Let's have a look.
Wayne, we have Brownie on the Matty Johns show tonight. Do you have a message for him?
So that was it. Anyway, Brownie, that's it. Thanks for coming to the session. Well done, mate.
Thanks, Brownie.
Thanks, Brownie. Good looking at you, mate.
Well, the year was 1992, and the biggest song was Billy Ray Cyrus's Achy Breaky Heart. Mate, everyone loved Billy Ray. I had the Billy Ray haircut. And the biggest film was The Bodyguard with Whitney Houston and Kevin Costner. Wow, I'm so emotional. In 92, I was playing in the Newcastle Knights reserve grade side, coached by none other than Robert Finch, father of Brett Finch. And we were flying. We won 4 out of 4 and we're going into round 5. But we had an injury crisis. So at the end of this training session, Brett's dad, Robert, comes up to me and said, Matty, I want to have a word to you. He said, mate, I need you to goal kick this week. I was like, oh, no. Hey, Robert, I can't do this. He said, mate, I've seen you training. You hit them all right. Well, he and his assistant coach, Johnny Doherty, they just got into me and they drilled into me. He said, mate, you can do this, you can do this. They actually went to the lengths, believe it or not, to send me to a sports psychologist. Psychologist Roger Peters laid me on his leather couch and he was saying to me, Matty, goal kicking. Don't think about the ball, don't think about the post, don't think about the end result. Just think about the process. Process. Well, come game day, I wake up and Roger's done the trick because I'm just full of confidence. All my doubts are just washed away. And 10 minutes into the game, we get a penalty against the Roosters, 30 metres out straight in front. I don't hesitate. Sir, we'll take the 2. But then disaster strikes, because out comes my sandboy. None other than So as I'm putting the sand down, I'm placing the ball in the mound. He goes to me, don't hit it too hard. I go, what? Don't hit it too hard. I said, off. So I put the ball on the mound, I go back to my mark, and I can hear his little voice, and I goes, don't hit it too hard, don't hit it too hard. But I think to myself, mate, don't hit it too hard. I'm going to kick this thing into the steelworks. And I move in and go bang, and I totally shank it. Worst kick of all time. The bloke who's standing in front of me, the Eastern Suburbs player, has to duck. It goes so low, it actually hits the corner post. And I can hear Finchie going, I told you don't hit it too hard. It's like, piss off, you little prick. The game goes on, and my confidence is absolutely shot to bits. But about 5 minutes before half-time, we score under the post. So I've got a kick right in front. So I'm standing there in front, and out he comes again. And as I'm putting the sand down, I'm putting the ball on the mound. You know what he says to me? He goes, you're going to miss this. And seriously, I can feel my legs shaking. And I go back to my mark, and he's standing right near me, and I can hear him just chuckling away. And again, I shank it. And it hits the upright, hits the crossbar, but luckily drops over. The grandstand laughs, and as I'm running back, little prick goes to me, you're the worst goal kicker I've ever seen. And I say, you're the worst sandboy I've ever had.
To be honest, I was the only sandboy he ever had.
The show. Now, Fletcher and Hindy, and Fletcher, apparently a video going around regarding the Roosters. A bit distasteful, to be honest. Has this been authorised by the club?
Not officially, no. I made a video, and what I like to do is welcome new players to the club. I did it for Sonny Bill.
Yep.
I did it for James Tedesco, and I've done it for Cooper Cronk. This is the version that I want to give to Cooper.
Yeah. You're going to play it?
Yeah, why?
Okay.
Is it that bad?
It's bad.
It's bad.
Have we spoken to the legal department?
Yeah.
What'd they say?
This is his, not mine. I'm not...
No, it's fine. Mate, let's give it a go. Let's have a look.
Hi, Cooper. I'm Brett Finch, the greatest Roosters halfback of all time, and I want to welcome you to the greatest club on earth. So what's it like playing for the mighty Tricolours? Here's future immortal Brian Fletcher to tell us all about it.
Thank you so much, Brett. Hi, I'm Brian Fletcher. Congratulations on becoming a member of the Sydney Roosters, the People's Club. It's my job as new player liaison officer to make sure you settle in to your new surroundings. What does it mean to be a Sydney Rooster? Well, for starters, you probably grew up in Western Sydney playing juniors for either Penrith or the Bulldogs. I'm only kidding, of course. Roosters have had so many juniors. For example, or what about this guy? And who could forget the talented? Playing for the Roosters gives you certain privileges that other clubs cannot offer. 1, you'll get a job for life at Channel 9. Thanks, Uncle Ginge. 2, you won't get bothered by pesky fans because we don't have any. And 3, you are now entitled to insult anyone from Western Sydney. You fat, no-hoper loser. Despite what you've heard, we have an amazing playing group here at the Roosters. Here's some warm messages from your new teammates.
Ah, Mr. Cooper, welcome to the team this year.
G'day, Coops. Welcome to the team.
Just watch your back, Queenslander.
Oh, the Sackers are welcoming to the club.
Oh, no, welcome to the Sydney Roosters, Cooper. Welcome, mate.
Now it's time to immerse yourself in the awesome tricolours culture. R is for Rush Cutters Bay, where your new yacht will be moored. I is for income. Make sure you declare all of your income with the NRL. C is for the Cayman Islands. I suggest you take your end-of-season trip there, Cooper. Let's say staying at the banking district. H is for history. Create some, or we'll piss you off to the Knights. Welcome to our rich culture. So, welcome aboard, Cooper. You now have 522 days to win us a premiership. Here come the Roosters, the best you've ever seen. Red, white and Roosters, the Eastern Suburb team. Best of luck, Cooper.
Toddy, what are you doing back in Sydney, mate?
Yeah, I've been back now 3 weeks. I made a decision probably 6 weeks ago now that I was going to return to Sydney. I waited till I had a bye in North Queensland. And I had Mum come visit me for a week and a half. And then she left, and the next day I just woke up one morning and thought, it's time to return to Sydney.
Yeah.
She hasn't been well, so... yeah, and I made that decision purely myself. I didn't tell anyone until I got back. And, I feel I've made the right decision. Not so much for myself, but for my mum and my sisters. And everyone that supports me along the way has really helped me along with it. So.
You know, Toddy, there's an old saying that mostly people are good. And I oftentimes took that as if you give me 10 people, 9 of that people in that group are good. But I think what it is that me, we're all the same. People are most of us are good, but there's always that other side to us. Now, Toddy, the bloke that I've met, every time I meet you, you're the nicest bloke. You're so well-mannered. Mate, you're an absolute champion. You're a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Tell me about the other bloke.
Yeah, I think everyone asks us that, and over the time I've had time to reflect on that other bloke, and some of my close mates say there's a few other sides, and it's like anyone. I guess you get caught up in the moment sometimes, and as you said, it's been well publicised that I've done the wrong thing. As time's gone on and been away from rugby league and been out of Australia, I've reflected on it, and I guess coming back to the Northern Pride and then getting an opportunity with the Cowboys was one of those reasons I come back to. I could have stayed in England and a lot more money and played with Sheenji at Holcar for the next 3 years, but I thought it's time to come home and try and rewrite what I want, and that's to get an opportunity back in the NRL. And if it doesn't happen, I can put my hand up and say my career's been great. Yes, there's been negatives, but I said to someone today, the positives in my career outweigh my negatives by a long way, not because of the money I've earned or the fame I've had, but it's the people I've gained as friends and friends for the rest of my life.
Situation, Toddy, if you go back to 2010, where you spent time up in North Queensland, came back to the Roosters that year, 2010, Dally M medal, International Player of the Year, you get the Roosters to the grand final, you picked for Australia. Importantly that year, Toddy, you're off the drink.
Yeah.
What happened after that, Toddy? What were the circumstances that sort of saw you lose your way again?
I look back on that whole year and as probably my most successful year, as you just said. It was going to a new club and a club like the Roosters, and had a big discussion with Smithy about where I was going to play, and I was playing fullback, which is a whole new thing for me, so I had to knuckle down and work hard, and
we had a discussion about the drink, me and Smithy, and he put us all, a few of us off it, and some jumped on board, and we all done it together. Obviously that year I got picked in the Australian team and I slipped back into bad habits.
Right.
And then after that I had the extra time off till after Christmas. So I enjoyed my break there, and like I said, I slipped into bad habits. And then after Christmas I had a falling out with Smithy, and the relationship wasn't the same as it was the previous year. And it's not an excuse, but it just sort of fell by the wayside, and the club realised that and noticed it, and Nick had a chat with my management, and we moved on from there.
Toddy, would you, or do you think you're capable of getting off the drink again?
Yeah, definitely. And I've mentioned it a few times. I've spoke to the NRL.
Yeah.
I've spoke to clubs when management speaks about it. If a club or the NRL requests that, I'd put my hand up straight away and do it. And I'm fine to do it. I go through stages through my career that I decide to do it myself, and I can do it with ease. But it's just, it's something that I can do, and I know I can do it because I've done it before. I don't depend upon it.
Yourself. Yes. You've done a bit of travelling in your time. You've been over to England, but you've also been to Bali.
Yeah.
We've got a photo here of a few. We've got that photo. This was no, we don't. Do you have that photo? No, thanks very much. But you started. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there it is. This is a photo with Mercedes and Chappelle Corby over there. But you went over there because you had a business going with some pies.
Yeah.
How'd that all go?
Yeah,
there's an Aldi's pie, I heard. Tastes a bit acidic, but it's all right.
It was going all right. It was going really good. I've got a mate that lives over there. He's a passionate Sharks fan, and every time we go over to Bali, he looked after us and shows us around it. And yeah, there it is there.
Good place, Bali.
And yeah, he come up with the idea. He'd done it before in Thailand, and then because he loves rugby league and loved the Sharks, he hit me up one day and said, "Can I put your name to it?" And and there it was. But yeah, I don't think it's.
You both should go into business together.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Yeah. I'll take care of the Thailand bit.
Toddy, everyone needs motivation, like to play football, hard sport. Why do you want to do it again? What's your motivation?
There's a few reasons why. I think to go out my own way is one key. Two is to see if I've still got it. I get asked that a lot. If I think I've still got it, I believe I do. Until I experience it or get the opportunity to, I won't know. And if I did go out and give it another crack and couldn't cut it, like I said before, I'm happy to walk away. And just to make people that have supported me in the down times in my career, which obviously, like being back in Sydney is my mum, my two sisters, and obviously my support staff outside of rugby league that gets me through times when it's a bit difficult to make them proud, and then just, like I said, just to finish my own way. And then I've mentioned the NRL, if I can do that, to jump back in the NRL and do something to support kids that are coming through now, because there's going to be players that's going to slip up or have hard times, and I'd love to tell my story to them the right way and try and help someone.
Toddy, we wish you all the very best, mate.
Thank you very much.
You look good, mate. You look good, and we wish you all the very best, mate. Appreciate you coming on tonight.
No worries, thank you.